what's up you guys? Welcome back to the channel. Many of you have been asking for a Q&A video, so here you go. Today we're going to be going over some of the questions I haven't answered yet. I have so many of them that you guys sent in on Instagram. Some are golf related and a lot are non-golf related. So I hope you enjoy. Let's go. First question is, what is my favorite Nike shoe? Favorite Nike golf shoe is the Air Max, which was just released. I think the first year it was released was last year. It's by far the comfiest golf shoe that Nike has ever come out with. But overall, just in general, my favorite shoe is probably the Air Force One, classic. Next question is, other than a hole-in-one, what's the best shot you've ever had? So this I have to bring back to college days, my senior year of college. Going into my conference championship, the final day, I was tied for the lead and I had just played a solid round all day. I believe going into the final hole, I was one over. I'm pretty sure. You would think I would remember this, right? But I don't. So I knew I was sitting in a good position, hit a great tee shot, and then the approach shot onto the green where I was, it was like about 100 yards, and I had to carry a bunker to an elevated green but stop the ball quick enough because on the other side is water. And it was really windy, so having to play with the wind, the yardage, the elevation, just an elevated green, it was kind of a tough shot and a nerve-wracking shot because not only was I trying to take the win, but it was my senior year, so it was my last conference championship. My coach was with me on that shot, and she came up, she measured it for me, and she was like, all right, I really think you need to play this number. And I was like, are you positive? And she's like, yes, I'm positive. I'm like, are you 100% positive? Because I need to know. And she says, yes, trust me. So I trusted her. I hit the shot. It was a perfect shot. We started laughing about it because I put so much pressure on her to get the number right and give me the right yardage. And she did. And then I ended up making the putt for birdie and winning the conference championship. So that was probably my best shot and one of the most memorable shots. This question is, what is my most memorable worst shot? Unfortunately, I do have one in mind, and it's not just one, it's actually like 3 in a row. This goes back to college as well. There was just this one tournament where my game was just so off. It was one of those days where you feel like you have never touched a club before and you can barely make contact with the ball. And I came up to this par 3 and off the tee, I just full on hoselled it. Almost missed the ball completely, just goes straight right, and I still have 90 yards on this par 3. So I go up, and at this point my coach has showed up. I literally did it again, full on hosel rocket. I was mortified. I didn't know what was happening. So now I go up, find my ball again. I'm in this thick rough and I have a chip. I'm still not on the green on this par 3. And what do you know? I hosel it again. So not only did I hosel this ball 3 times, but I hoseled it with 3 different clubs and in front of my coach. It was the worst moment, the worst moment of my life. But yeah, it was pretty bad. And I still remember that. But I remember the good shots more than the bad, of course. The next question is, what are your swing thoughts? This is a good question. I would say that my swing thoughts kind of change depending on what I'm working on at the time. So usually if there's one specific thing that I'm really trying to focus on, I will think of one really simple swing thought. So that could be if I am working on swing playing in some way, it'll just be one little thing on my takeaway. It won't be that much stuff because you don't want to think about too much when you're out on the course, especially when you're in a tournament. That will kill your round really quickly. Another example is if I'm trying to keep my swing short to have a better tempo, and I get kind of long sometimes, that'll be the one swing thought, is like short backswing. And that's a pretty common one, I think, with me. Another swing thought is just target. Target is always a good swing thought. If you're thinking about target, more than likely your body is going to get the ball to the target. You don't have to have a perfect swing to do that. So target is a really good swing thought. Where is your pretty jewelry from? We're currently wearing earrings. Thank you, Alyssa, for asking this question. My jewelry is from Tracy Lynn Creations, aka TLC, aka my mom. My mom has her own company, so check them out. This one I thought was really funny. How do you avoid being bothered by random dudes when practicing alone? I would say, first of all, it does get a little frustrating sometimes when you're trying to put in a good practice and you get interrupted a lot, but I would say in the end, I always appreciate when people come up and say hi, or they have a question, or they've just been, watching my practice and just want to say hi. I think that if they want to meet me, I should want to meet them too, right? So I would say they don't always bother me, but I know what you're saying, and if you are getting distracted a lot at practice, I would say to definitely wear headphones. I wear my big headphones, everybody's seen them, and that is kind of strategic too, just so people do know, like if I look like I'm grinding out over there, maybe just wait a little bit until I take a break. Or if you just feel like you're getting bothered a lot, or you are just getting distracted a lot, try and find a little quiet space where you can work on your own. If the range is super busy, maybe go chip for a little while instead, or go putt, but I would definitely say always have the headphones. The headphones do help. What is your favorite golf snack? So right now, these are my favorite snacks on the golf course and off the golf course as well. Jenna's Divine Bites. She has snickerdoodle, peanut butter, and I think like a coconut or something. They are so good. They're really healthy. I think it's all organic stuff in them. But anything like this, especially peanut butter, just gives you a little more protein and energy throughout your round. I also will eat a banana or an apple or some almonds or something. I think keeping it really healthy and anything that has some protein to help give you a little more energy. What is something on your bucket list that is not related to golf? Right now, I think the top thing on my bucket list is to go to Greece. I want to go to Greece so bad. I have always wanted to go there. It just looks so beautiful and amazing, and one day after this quarantine, I'm gonna go. So this person asked, how are you keeping fit during the quarantine, and wants to know my workouts that I'm doing. So I am somebody who I love to do a ton of different workouts. I like to mix things up. So you guys know I love boxing, I love weightlifting, I don't love cardio, but I do it anyway. So right now, what I've been doing is some workouts posted by Lindsay Vito, and I run on the treadmill. We have a treadmill here. I have also been doing jazzercise, which is definitely new for me, but I've just been doing a lot of different things kind of to mix it up and not get bored with my workouts. And so far, so good. I really like the ones that Lindsay posts because they are quick workouts. They target all different parts of your body. They're total body workouts. She did a HIIT workout the other day, which was really fun. And they're all things that you can do at home with or without weight. Check her out. I will put her tag below. What golf ball do you play? I play the Titleist Pro V1. I am currently switching to the Pro V1X, but I have so many. I have like an entire box of just dozens of Pro V1s. So now I'm like, shoot, I don't have a golf ball sponsor, so I don't want to waste all of those. but I need some Pro V1Xs. So if anybody wants to trade the Pro V1Xs for my Pro V1s, hit me up. Any relation to Sweden? I have actually got this question so much lately. I have a lot of people asking if I am Swedish or Scandinavian and wanting to know my origin. I am Norwegian. My great-grandparents came straight from Norway, so Scandinavian, yes. And going along with that, for people who ask me how to pronounce my last name, you pronounce it Ostrom, not Ostrom. What is your favorite food? My favorite food is sushi. I love sushi so much. I could eat sushi every day. In fact, I will probably eat sushi for dinner. I also love tacos and pretty much any kind of Mexican food. Oh, now I think that Mexican's my favorite. I don't know. It's such a toss-up. I love them both. A lot of people have asked what my favorite color is. It's black. I know, boring, right? But all I wear is black usually. So there's some color in it. Black. This question is, when you lack motivation, what do you do? Interesting question. That's a hard one to answer. I would say when I lack motivation, I try to do something every day that's going to benefit my golf game, whether that is go to the gym, go to the course, read a mental book, meditate, just anything. If I'm really not feeling motivated, maybe that is just my body telling me like you need a day off from the course, or you need a day off from whatever it is you're doing, but always try and find something to replace that that'll still benefit you that day. Still try and be productive. So, you know, there are days where I just want to read. Like, I'm like, I don't want to go to the course today. I'm going to go to the gym and I'm going to go read my mental book. And that is going to help my game still. So I would say just trying to find something else productive to benefit your golf game or work or whatever it is you're focusing on. Another thing that helps motivate me is just surrounding myself with people who are go-getters and have a lot of energy and are always motivated, because then that just makes me feel like I don't want to sit at home and do nothing if I know everybody around me is doing stuff. So I'd say that's a big thing as well. You don't want to surround yourself with people who lack motivation, lack goals, and aren't go-getters. That's just the reality of it. Okay, you guys, so that is all I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed this Q&A. Give me some feedback if you have an idea that you want me to do for next week. I'm sure we will still be in quarantine. So send over your requests. Thanks. Bye.